Badou Jack versus Marcus Browne at light heavyweight on Browne PACQUIAO card. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, the channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. Big up to the channel members. We keep growing. Ego's army, the VIP squad is alive and well. I'm just chilling out. It's fight week, Wilder Fury. You know, PBC has made a lot of announcements. They talked about their Fox on PBC's schedule. They've announced some pay-per-views. Wilder Fury pay-per-view is this weekend. And, you know, the next one, pay-per-view wise, is Browne versus Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao just joined forces with Al Heyman. I want to thank my advisor, Al Heyman. You know, he's happy. He's showing us a different side of the promotion, you know, where he's making a couple of jokes and gags and stuff, taunting Browne a little bit. We don't really see that from Pacquiao. Now, speaking of Pacquiao, you see clips of him training at the beginning, and he looks like he's taking it serious, but we don't really have to worry about that with Pacquiao because Pacquiao, you know, 60 plus fights. He's a proven, consummate professional. You know, I don't think he's ever lost a fight because he was ill prepared per se, you know, like just slacking off. And, you know, I heard he's a very intense trainer and you see the little training montages. Now, you guys clicked on the video. I talked about this Ego rumor mill a couple weeks ago, and it looks like it's coming to fruition. Badou Jack versus Marcus Browne. Now, it still hasn't been formally announced by PBC, but the rumor that I heard is, you know, still in effect. And Badou Jack also posted that he has a fight announcement coming soon. So from what I understand, both fighters have agreed to the fight, you know, so that's the hardest part, agreeing on terms, money, and stuff like that. We already know what card it's going to be on, but that's a sign of life when the fighters want it, you know. Badou Jack, man, you got to give this man credit. This dude is I know Badou Jack, you know, shout out to Badou Jack. Listen, first of all, you know, I got to give him some shameless plug. He has his own supplement line, and he does a lot for the community and a lot for charity. You guys should support that. Look it up, Ripper Nutrition, and he just did a like a multi-million-dollar deal with Asian markets for his supplement line. Check that out, man. Support good shit, support good people and good products. You know, I haven't personally, you know, got anything yet, but I talked to him and I told him I was gonna cop something, and he said thanks. So I definitely will that, but I gotta get back active in the gym first. Anyway, the thing I like about Badou Jack, Cinderella Man story. He took that. He's, you know, TMT. He's linked to Floyd, but he doesn't necessarily use Floyd as much as he could. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, it's almost like you forget that he's with Floyd Mayweather. You know, he doesn't like use, like, nobody's comparing Badou Jack to Floyd Mayweather. He's just a worker, you know. He's just like, he works and gets the job done, you know. But people thought he was dead meat after he lost and got knocked out. People were like, see, look, Mayweather Promotions, another failed fighter. You know, they just thought it was over for him. And since that point, I mean, the man has some very good performances. He clearly beat James DeGale and Adonis Stevenson. I know his resume. It shows that he has draws with Lucian Bute, but I thought he won all those fights, to be honest. You know, but he did stop Nathan Cleverly his first fight at light heavyweight. He knocked James DeGale's teeth out. You know, this dude is a monster in terms of challenging himself. I thought he beat Adonis Stevenson. He definitely hurt Adonis Stevenson. He had Adonis Stevenson looking kind of like wilted. You know, he did get cracked after that moment, and he himself was hurt, but, you know, he did what champions do, buckled down. I just really like Badou Jack. You know, I'm not saying that because I know him personally, but I just like what he represents. He's like, he needs more credit. And now he's about to fight Marcus Browne, who's an Olympian. I think he was on the squad with Errol Spence and Jojo Diaz and all them. You know, and this dude just keeps challenging himself. Good wins at 168, right? Then he moves up, fights a champion, Nathan Cleverly, on the Mayweather-McGregor card. Fuck the Mayweathers, right? Knocks out Nathan Cleverly, easy work. You know, and Nathan Cleverly, I'm not saying he's the best dude ever, but he was a champion at the time. Kovalev had already knocked him out, but, you know, for it to be Badou Jack's first fight, you know, that's impressive. Kovalev had been, you know, a known punisher at 175, but that was Badou Jack moving up from 168, and he, you know, looked the same that he did towards the end of his run at 168. Stopped him. Then he fights Adonis Stevenson. People complain about Adonis Stevenson. You got to give him some credit too here. You know, Kovalev called him Adonis Chicken Sin and all that, but he stepped it up his last couple of fights. You know, the Badou Jack fight, and now he's fighting his mandatory Alexander Vodstick on the same day as Wilder Fury. So PBC is just cranking out some different things. You know, just a lot of boxing in general. So I like this. I think Marcus Browne, I just watched his last fight. I think it was his last fight. Devin Alexander, Andre Berto card. He was in with the kind of a difficult guy, but before that he had some really good performances against Shawnee Monahan, knockout, and he had another knockout at the Barclays as well. You know, and he knocked out Thomas Top Dog Williams on the Broner Granados card. So he's been overall, most of his performances have looked really solid. Marcus Browne, he's had a couple personal issues outside, you know, outside trouble, outside the ring or whatever, but he's a good fighter. He's an Olympian, and I think it's a good fight. He's a fit dude, in shape, good size for light heavyweight. He was actually supposed to fight Sergey Kovalev, but then he had whatever issues come up, and then Kovalev ended up fighting Alida Alvarez and then getting stopped. So, you know, light heavyweight's popping. I love when the division fights keep coming from a certain division. Like, you looked at it for a minute, middleweight had a bunch of fights like that this year. It was Canelo versus Triple G, and then Demetrius Andrade was supposed to fight Billy Joe Saunders, which turned into Walter Katandakwa because Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test. And then, you know, Danny Jacobs fought for a title against Sergey Derevyanchenko. That's just a lot of middleweight fights that shaped the division, the best of the best at middleweight. And now we're on the heels of this happening at light heavyweight. December 1st, the Wilder Fury Day. So coming up, you have Adonis Stevenson fighting his #1 mandatory from the Ukraine. He's friends with Usyk and Lomachenko, another in shape, you know, undefeated fighter. And he's fighting against Stevenson. So that's an important fight for light heavyweight. Badou Jack is an important fight for Marcus Browne and Badou Jack. That's a good fight. Dimitri Bivol just beat Jean Pascal on one of the final HBO shows. This is what I like, you know, all these top guys, you know, you got Better Biev and all these dudes fighting in a small space of time. Kovalev's going to rematch Alida Alvarez in February, I think it is. So right now the light heavies are going at it, and it's a stacked division. So I like that. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash a like button. I really like Badou Jack versus Marcus Browne, though, especially since it's a pay-per-view. You know, load up the card and put as many quality fights that should be good on it. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.